Leo, what up, though? Family, welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Leo, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we do all have a fifth house. Time and energy are fluid. So take what resonates here today from this message and leave the rest for someone else. And these readings are timeless, y'all. So whenever you do stumble across this message, there will be something here for you to help bring you clarity and confirmation, to help empower you, to help you align to your highest timeline. Leo, tapping into your energy today, I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck along with this Keepers of the Light Oracle deck to help me catch a vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. Also was just, and I think I still have them pulled up, I was just checking the transits. Doing your reading, it dawned on me that we really do have like 4 or 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 planets in Aquarius right now opposing Leo. So whether you're a Leo sun, a Leo rising, Leo moon, we have all of this opposition to this Leo energy, or whatever you have in Leo. We have a lot of opposition right now, and the reason I checked is because I pulled this energy and it really feels like a pause. It really does. With the very first message to come through for you today was a Stillness card, along with this influence. The influence, astrological influence, so the transits. And so it feels like going into stillness right now is not only going to bring things into clarity, it's going to help with your healing, but also I'm seeing downloads coming through for you. 111 as I connected to the Leo energy today. So some of y'all may be seeing 111, but it feels almost like you're being upgraded in a sense. And it also, with this North Node going through Aries, I've been feeling that this is a purpose activation in a sense. And what I mean by that is that our most authentic, internal, truest self is kind of being activated at this time as well. And so I'm seeing a lot going on for Leo, but it's more so this energy of like, be still and know. Find your center, find your stillness internally and externally, because I feel there's some important, we'll just say, downloads coming through from the divine for you at this time. Not only when it comes to what we're moving toward, what we're creating, what we're building, but also this past healing as well. So this feels like alignment in a big way. And I've been saying, we're moving into a major Pisces stellium here within the next few weeks. You guys, we're going to have like 4 or 5, maybe even more planets that are all going to be conjunct here in Pisces within the next few weeks. Pisces being the last sign of the zodiac, you guys, we're almost there. There's been a lot of 9s, a lot of 5s coming through in the collective readings. The 111 that I saw as soon as I connected to your energy, you guys, this is a portal. I almost saw the stepping into the portal being the Pluto entering Aquarius transit, because it moved right into Aquarius along with the sun. So that was kind of like the beginning of the portal. And over these next couple months, March, April is really what I've been feeling, at least for a significant shift. I feel like the next few months are kind of the activations and moving through the tunnel, moving through the portal. So this feels really good. We have Dharma unfolding here, Dharma unfolding with Dwal Kul. This says, remember, you're on a path. Take one step at a time to happiness. But Dharma is also North Node. It's our destiny. It is the work that our soul came here to do, or the purpose that we came to step into. We have focused intention with Diana. Think about what it is you desire. Set your sights high and expect the best possible outcome. As soon as this card came out, Leo, I heard dream bigger, do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. And then we have increased awareness and transcendence. So there really is this overall feeling here that you are being activated, that you are rooting and centering into your true self, pure awareness, your divinity. Bottom of the deck over here, we have El Moira with awakening presence. This says the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. And then we have the moon on the bottom of the illuminated earth family. So it's a new phase. Intuition is on 10 right now. Your psychic gifts and abilities, your crown chakra is wide open. Pay attention to your gut feelings, to the downloads, the visions, especially as we're moving into this Piscean energy where all of that will be kind of amplified. Dreams, visions, downloads, all of these things, connecting with spirits and with angels and things of that nature, or being able to perceive them on a different level as well as we move into this Piscean energy. But this is the undoing. So we're still in this phase where we're continuing to close the doors. New doors are opening, and we're in that middle room. So I'm going to pray real quick, Leo, and then we will dive into your message. I feel like my Leos are building something. Something is in the works for this year. And I also feel like you're breaking generational curses, family curses. You're breaking the mold. You're breaking away from the pack. You're doing your own thing. You are embodying your most authentic self here, Leo. And I feel like, again, this is big activations for us collectively, but Leo, especially for you, I feel like there's something significant with all of this energy opposing the sign of Leo right now. So it's almost like stepping into purpose. And I know I said that like 5 times, but I guess that's the best way I can say it. Holy, divine Mother and Father, Great Spirit, spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for the Leo collective for their highest good today. Anything they need to hear, anything Leo needs to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will empower Leo, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will help Leo align with their highest selves, their highest timelines, their best lives, and of course, above all, any messages that will help Leo align with divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Amen. Ashe. Holy Spirit, what is the theme of Leo's message today? An opportunity to grow your business, to grow your life, to grow your abundance, to create stability, to create prosperity, and I do see this message of patience. So it does again feel like we're kind of in between worlds and stepping into our power. So what is going on at the heart of Leo's situation today, please? A lot of potential here for growth, a lot of potential for growth, opportunities coming through for you, Leo. And really, I feel this is representing the portal, right? Where we're stepping in. This is new. It's a fresh start. It's a clean slate. And again, there's so much potential to build your legacy here at this time. 8 of Pence on the bottom. What do we have at the heart of the situation for Leo? 9 of Wands, the Wounded Warrior, King of Pence. That's what's came out here for your theme, and it feels like you're walking away from an old chapter. You're moving away from a lot of betrayal, and it feels like this and even if it wasn't betrayal from a person, it almost feels like this chapter you're coming out of, Leo, it just didn't feel right. It's like this didn't happen the way I would have liked, right? So I see you pushing forward, and I see you kind of moving into this new energy. 8 of Cups, walking away from things that don't serve you, people that do not serve you, habits, thought patterns that do not serve you. And it feels like, again, you're being uploaded, I want to say, with this vision. And I feel like this portal that you're moving through is kind of, it's a recalibration, a realignment in order to bring this opportunity in. It's almost like things are coming together right now, even on astral, even in terms of your own vision. It's all coming together right now, and it feels like be still and know. You're getting ready to really go for it, to pull the trigger is how it's coming through. So what's the challenge for Leo right now? Feels like some of my Leos are kind of making the decision to choose happiness. And I mean, even when it comes to your career or whatever it is you're creating, you're like, I'm going to do things the way that I want to do them. I'm going to do things that I'm passionate about. I'm going to make the moves that are best for me and my future. What's the challenge for Leo? This past, I mean, there seems to be some relationship stuff here or some family stuff that's been challenging for Leo. With the Temperance on the bottom, it's like you're turning the lead into gold, you're turning that water into wine, but it feels like you're still kind of working through these energies, this pain, this heartbreak, this sadness from the past, or this hurt from whatever happened here. And obviously it's going to be different for everyone, but with the 9 of Wands, this is letting us know that we're almost there, right? The 8 of Cups, I see you moving away from these things in these relationships. To me, honestly, this just feels like there's energies being cleared to bring you into this new opportunity, this victory, this opportunity to overcome what you've been through as well, even just on an energetic level, in an energetic sense. This is really the energy of drawing the line in the sand here, Leo. This is the energy of not taking any shit. This is Mars in your sign. This is Mars and Leo with the 6 and the Ace of Wands. That's the 7 of Wands. This is about standing up for what you believe in, fighting for what you believe in, speaking your voice, speaking your truth, holding your ground, really, just generally speaking. 7 of Wands is about holding your ground, and it's also a message from the divine, like, yo, Leo, you have the upper ground right now. Just hold your center, find that center. I feel like with the 7 of Wands, there's usually a lot of chaos happening around us, or just a lot going on, and it's like we have to find the eye of that storm, post up, root down, and there is an energy where the divine is really asking Leo to take care of themselves right now as well. Make sure you're not overdoing it. Make sure you're not spreading yourself too thin. Take a nap, make sure you're getting enough sleep, enough rest. Make sure you are staying hydrated at this time. And it almost feels like, again, the first message that came through was that stillness. Be still and know. We have to be still internally in order to root these downloads down. And that's what you have here with the 4 of Swords as well. If you see these swords coming down toward this person, these are thoughts, they're downloads. And this person is laying down, or in some cases meditating, in order for them to root these downloads down here in the physical, in order to come to a place of stillness, in order to even hear that still small voice, so to speak. So it feels like really finding your center while you're waiting on these epiphanies, while you're waiting on this clarity, or the go ahead from spirit, so to speak. Except there we are. Now I see why that fell out. Try not to overthink or overanalyze or stress in this period of waiting or period of chaos as well. Let's check out what we have incoming for Leo. Some of you are actually leaving a career, or even a hometown, or a town. You're moving, you're leaving a career, you're leaving a relationship. You're doing things differently. You're wiping the slate clean, and it almost feels like we're starting from scratch in a way here. And even if that means you're just in a different energy or a state of consciousness, We're in this new space and it's time to create. What do we have incoming for Leo? Tower. Some of you, this is relationship stuff where, yeah, somebody's really hurt. Somebody's feeling like they're not good enough. They can't do enough. They just get never. It's never enough. Leo. We have the Tower. We have the Ace of Pence. So it's almost like something being cleared that's causing pain or this loneliness, sadness, hurt. There's a situation or some type of foundation that is being cleared, Six of Swords, in order for the divine to get you into this new energy, Eight of Wands to the Ace of Pence, moving forward into this new opportunity, this new world, really, right? This is a physical, tangible opportunity, something in our physical world. So for some of you, this is that new job. For others, this is an opportunity to leave a situation or relationship behind and possibly a new opportunity coming in for you. What is this star on the bottom? There's that Aquarian energy. So with all of these planets in Aquarius opposing your sign, these activations that are happening, I feel like are almost a clearing in a way. I'm feeling this clearing happening. You know, and for a lot of us, it is within relationships. South Node in Libra, karmic relationships. It doesn't always have to be romantic either. This is family relationships, friend relationships, coworkers, any type of relationship where it's us and another person. And I feel like, you know, maybe there's this dynamic that you're working through or that's breaking apart where you're never good enough or you're always alone or you're always attracting the people that do you dirty or whatever story it is, right? And the major message that's been coming through collectively as of late is that it really is time to tell a new story, right? And I've been saying or using the analogy, like if you can picture yourself as a ball of energy and all of our stories, all of our emotions, all of our even thoughts that are happening in those are all smaller balls of energy within our energy bubble. They all emit a frequency of their own. So just think about the story that if someone says, hey, you know, who are you? Or you say your name, you say your profession, and then, you know, a lot of us will get into the traumas we've experienced or whatever story we're identifying with and taking to be us. It's time to tell a new story. It's time to rewrite. So again, picture taking a book that's the whole story's been told, it's been read. We're taking that book, we're throwing it in the fire, we're opening up a new book, and this book, it literally has blank pages. So the divine's really asking us, like, what story do we want to write? What characters are going to play in this story? What is going to be the ultimate theme of this story, right? So I hope that makes sense, and obviously it's going to look a little different for everyone, but how are we writing this new story, right? Remember, everything that we've been through has got us to where we're at, and we change. We're changing every single day. We're never the same person, right? Think about it. You know, we switch it up. We switch it up. Our favorite color switches. Our favorite food switches. Our favorite number switches. It kind of all just depends on where we're at on our journey. The only thing that really stays the same is our true self, which is the awareness of everything that's going on. So what can you create from where you are and what you've learned in the past? How can we switch that vibration up? How can we revamp? How can we reactivate to be able to attract love, to be able to pull in abundance? Advice. 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups, release and you shall receive. 7 of Pentacles. So we do have this Hanged Man energy, this in between, where we're in between this ending and this beginning, and Spirit really asking us, Leo, to focus on what it is that makes us happy, to bring ourselves into that state emotionally, mentally, spiritually. And this is a huge moving on. This is Leo leaving behind a whole old life and turning all of the all of that was leaden into golden opportunity, growth, wisdom, love, all of the things. Sag energy up here, you're taking that sage wisdom, you're taking that you've been through, and you're turning it into that sage wisdom here. Judgment. Huge release here. Fool right after that. Wow. This has been the energy of the whole collective. A lot of 9-10 of Pentacles, 9-10 of Cups energy that we're working towards. It's no different for you here. You got the victory. You got the wish fulfillment. You got double wish fulfillment. And you're leaving a lot behind. It's like you really, and I guess the best way I could put it, just generally speaking, is that you're leaving an old life behind. I know that's kind of tarot talk-ish, tarot talky. Magician, where attention goes, energy flows. Let's grab some oracle cards, Leo. It's a message for Leo. Drifter, number 14, 5. Horseman, Herald of Change, 30. Dust Devil, 15. Moving out of stagnation, experiencing life as it comes. Herald of Change and the Divine Feminine and teachability. So it is a time of stillness. And this teachability, this hollow bone card, is it's about hollowing ourselves out so that the divine can come through us. So again, this message of stillness, your message today really, Leo, is be still. So maybe some of you are just, there's a lot going on. You've been moving, you've been spreading yourself thin. Like I said, you've been here and there, chaotic, grounding down, getting silent. You guys, it's going to be so beneficial. I'm literally hearing Spirit say you're not missing anything. The world can get along quite well without us. I know sometimes our ego doesn't want to let us believe that because it's got to do this and it's got to do that. But you guys, I'm telling you, with this energy here, when you get still, you're going to just be filled with inspiration, opportunity, and it almost feels like this new spirit. So let's read this. Drifter, experiencing life as it comes, 14. What lights you up? That's exactly what your advice was. Star, 9 of Cups with the 7 of Pence, right? 7 of Pence is like the seeds have been planted. We're not at harvest time yet, but we gonna still keep watering them seeds, and we gonna make sure they get enough light so that we get the best harvest we can possibly get. So this says the Drifter invites you to step out of your to-do list and your ordinary routine to feel the breeze against your skin, calling you to follow the wind and explore life's opportunities. When the Drifter appears, it's a sign that it's time to cut the mooring lines holding you to the dock. It's not important to know the destination before you set sail. It'll become clear as you leave port. Do not wait for a map, as there are none to where you're destined to go, but be sure that you do have a compass to keep you true. Yours is your pure love and your intention to be free, even of your own beliefs and preconceptions. Few appreciate the energy of the Drifter. Here, you might not seem to be doing anything worthwhile or meeting someone else's expectations, but you are the only one who understands that others are running full out on the hamster wheel and getting nowhere. Your quote-unquote laziness is an underappreciated virtue. You know that life will find you and bring you everything you require without your having to search for it, by simply being instead of frantic doing. Even as you let your mind wander, releasing it to go on a daily walkabout, call it back home regularly to deliver the news from the cosmos. The Drifter helps you to find what you are looking for, even when you didn't think you were seeking anything. So feel free to pause the video, soak this energy in, and drop it in the comments below what this energy makes you feel. I'm actually going to hold both of these up. Feel free, like I said, pause it. What do you see, sense, feel, hear? What emotions do you feel when you see these energies? What does this say to you? Okay, and then we have another one. I'm going to show y'all these as well, with the Herald of Change and the Dust Devil. horse is significant to some of you. That may be a spirit animal or a message for someone. The reason I'm saying that, not only because there's a horse on this card, but I actually saw one right before I connected with your energy as well, and it stuck out to me, and I was wondering why. I'm like, so that may have some significance to someone. I know, not to everyone, but don't try to make it fit. What's the message for Leo here? Communication is key. Your hard work is paying off. Do not let your past hold you back. South Node. There we go with that South Node in Libra energy. Again, we also have what do you need to release? And wait, there was one more. Oh, nothing is yet set in stone. Look at the bigger picture. Let's grab up one of these white light oracle cards. I'm going to restart this camera. This is the White Light Oracle, Elena Fairchild. What's the message for Leo gang? Please, Spirit. Happy new moon. In Aqua, we have Theta of Venus here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. Theta of Venus. This is number 25, which is 7. Numerology. Not 27, we need 25. Not 22. Sheesh. Okay, next one. Attune yourself to higher consciousness by choosing to access the purest frequencies of love within. Acknowledge lower frequencies such as judgment, fear, doubt, or shame when they arise within or around you, but do not give them a foothold in your heart. You are ready for higher understanding, to see things in a new and more positive light. Allow your inner knowing to guide you on a unique, beautiful, and highly spiritual path. Venus is our morning and evening star, the stellar goddess and guardian of the transitional awareness and higher consciousness of the heart. She's the way shower of light and fifth dimensional reality, also known as unity consciousness. Her spiritual guardianship of humanity will be complete when our mass consciousness is based on love, light, and divine feminine wisdom. When you connect with Venusian energy, it's an opportunity for increased love, magnetism, and spiritual charisma, a chance to shine your light and manifest your soul purpose with increased grace, synchronicity, and sacred artistry. Her appearance in a reading signifies a time of creative and spiritual awakening. It's a reminder of the power of the heart and our ability to rise again after a time of karmic heaviness. The souls of Venus, her sons and daughters upon this earth, are not spiritually bound by the mass consciousness of the human collective. They naturally vibrate at a more loving frequency. They can be genuinely astonished by the cruelty, meanness, and displays of dominance that typify the dark side of human nature. Yet, they've chosen to temporarily incarnate and bind their souls temporarily to the laws of nature. As they grow alongside their beloved earthly brothers and sisters, they share the higher resonance of the heart light, opening up the way for human evolution. The spiritual sons and daughters of Venus belong here, yet at an inner level, they know that they're not from here. This oracle reminds you that you're not bound by the ways of this world, and that part of your higher purpose is to help heal, soften, and awaken humanity. Even if you find it hard to feel at home on Earth, perhaps sensing that you are from the stars, Venus, or otherwise, know you are meant to be here, and that you belong in a very special way. There's a home here for you with the Earth Mother. You're loved and needed and will attract whatever to support you require. You will attract whatever support you require to fulfill your destiny. Venus souls have a particular talent for creating beauty, working with light and spiritual energy, and calling to them whatever they want and need. You have your own healing journey, and part of that journey is your spiritual training in the ways of the earth at this time. This will teach you what is needed to heal yourself and others. You do not need to be afraid of the ways of the world. You are a part of a spiritual team that is here to help you transform mass consciousness. Theta is the narrow range between 7 and 8 hertz, which we access during deeper meditations and light sleep, including the dream state. The brain enters this state during the quote-unquote in-between. There we are with that again, and it's in quotes, in between. There you go. During the in-between times, such as when we're falling asleep or awakening from a deep sleep, these are moments in which our capacity to create consciousness is heightened. At these times, we become aware of the deep-seated programming and are able to heal by reframing it. During this state, you're conscious, yet your body's deeply relaxed. You see everyday realities through your inner spiritual eye and come to understand yourself and your life with spiritual insight. Put simply, you may see things differently when you're in the theta state, and your life may make much more sense to you. In a reading, the appearance of this oracle is a special reassurance from spirit that everything is unfolding within the protective grace of divine love, even if sometimes it appears not to be so. It also indicates that you have the power to heal yourself and change your life for the better. I'm going to go through this healing process really quick just in case anybody feels guided to connect with it. It says, find a place where you can relax, such as your bed or lounge, without being disturbed or distracted, and place your hand on your heart and say the following prayer. I call upon the spiritual guidance which loves me unconditionally and the higher guiding angels of Venus and Theta, that I may experience through grace, mercy, and compassion that which is most beneficial to my well-being for the greatest spiritual good of all sentient beings. It's now time to go through a relaxation process. You can do this in whatever way works for you, but you may like to use visualization and your breath to imagine you're softly and gently letting your mind settle into your body and your body settle into the earth. As you relax, feel increasingly still and rest your awareness in the present moment. Let your awareness continue to settle and rest deeper within, rather than focusing on what is happening around you. You may be aware of sounds, for example, but as you turn your awareness within, they'll have less effect on you. You're neither fully alert nor fully asleep. You can be aware of the world around you, yet focused on nothing in particular. Impressions will come and go. Rest. Drift. Be in this in-between state of being for as long as you'd like. When you've had enough of this experience, ground yourself with some physical movements. You may not realize how far you've drifted out of your everyday awareness until you begin to return to it. Take your time to ground yourself fully. You've completed this healing process. Leo, what a message today. What a big message what messages for the whole collective, really. I feel like this is really, a pivot point. It's really something that we've been working toward. I feel like we're very close to being all the way through this portal, so it does feel really good, and it almost feels like this is kind of the energy I expected personally. This is the energy I expected when Pluto was at 29 degrees Capricorn. This is kind of what was coming through, but it seems like it's still playing out, and Pluto's at 0 degrees Aquarius, so I guess it makes sense, and it brings me back to what I was saying in the beginning of this reading. These things take time, and I think I said it in actually Aries reading as well. It's like you don't just step through the portal and you're through the portal on that day during that minute. These things take a little bit of time to play out, and that's what this feels like. Feels like the last of the clearing and the doors opening. So Leo, let's grab a message from Ma out of this Kali Oracle before we tap out. But I want to thank all of you for being in this space with me, with us. Beautiful lion gang, you are truly appreciated. You are loved and honored. It's a privilege to be here walking this path with all of you beautiful souls. Divine Mother, what's the message for Leo today? Thank you. She arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our joy to that which can create true happiness. As you seek refuge in her, you're protected from gossip, slander, and any other form of negativity from others. A positive turning of the tide of good fortune is predicted. And we have this Nitya Kali card as well. It says, through journeying within, you will gain energy, insight, and freedom from the constraints of what has been. Allow that which needs to end to do so, and you shall realize that you're not being denied but released. There's something new on the horizon for you, so honor your losses, but keep hope in your heart for what is meant to be. Leo, y'all know the deal. Before we tap out fully, we're going to take our deep cleansing breath. We're going to use our will, our visualization, our intention to draw in this divine cosmic energy, this prana. We're going to picture it as white or gold light filling up our body, filling up our aura. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we possibly can. Then as we release, we're going to exhale forcefully, watching any negativity, any doubt, any fear, any anxiety, any sadness, any anger, any resentment, any blockages, any lower frequencies, regardless of what they may be. We're going to picture all of that in the form of black or gray smoke or static leaving us, so the divine can help us transmute that into this light, love, wisdom, and abundance. So first things first, take a deep, full breath out, empty your lungs completely, and then we will get this breath in. Go ahead and breathe out. Breathe in. Hold it. Squeeze Mula Bandha. Lift that energy up your spine. Now pull it down. Lock it into your heart space. Watch yourself glowing as bright as you can. And release. Leo, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you beautiful souls on the next reading.